Dear colleagues, Rhexis is not circular and artistic in all cases unless you have a femtosecond laser. It tends to run to the periphery in many cases and you have to retrieve it and make it a continuous Rhexis. You cannot make a circular Rhexis, but definitely you can make a continuous curvilinear capsular Rhexis which can center an intraocular lens very well. In this case, the Rhexis tended to run to the periphery twice, and I thought it is a case worth showing. By this time, main incision and one paracentesis incision has been given, Rhexis has been started. Now, as it goes to 8 o'clock, see, it tends to go to the periphery. I could understand it, and if I don't stop it right there, it will be very difficult to rescue this. So I stop, inject some viscoelastic substance over there, fix the eyeball, and now I give a small U-turn, and then again I go to the periphery, and here again at around 2 o'clock it tends to go to the periphery. In this case, the convexity of the anterior surface of the lens was little more, and my Rhexis at the start became a large one. That's why it became like this, I think. Anyway, we have to make a centripetal pull, and we have to retrieve, we have to rescue the capsular Rhexis and make it a continuous curvilinear capsular Rhexis. And we can aim for a capsular Rhexis which is 5.5 millimeter ideally in all cases, and then we don't have to face such problems frequently. This is a soft cataract, and in such cases I have to impale the teeth and keep it right at the center. If I go beyond this point, I'll not be able to hold it and I'll not be able to chop it. Rotate it, be at the center, and use the chopper. So in grade 2 cataracts, I be at the center of the nucleus where it's the hardest point, and I can be there and use the chopper to slice the nucleus into fragments and remove it. That's it. Nucleus is managed. Now this is a thick epinucleus. It is also removed. In this case, I have made only one side port at 1:30 o'clock, and I have determined to use Simcoe cannula. That's why I didn't make another side port at 8 o'clock. I have made only one side port at 1:30 o'clock. So I use a 23 gauge Simcoe cannula and clean the cortical matter, and it's a very useful instrument, and you can even polish the posterior capsule once you get used to it. This is an old friend from our ECC days, and it's a very useful instrument. Now a hydrophilic acrylic intraocular lens has been implanted under irrigation, and whatever little viscoelastic substance was there in the lumen of the cartridge is removed by flushing with the irrigating probe. Go behind the eye well and irrigate that area too. Now, since this is a continuous Rhexis, the eye well centers very well. And we can see some overlapping of the capsule over the eye well. So the Rhexis margin superiorly even if it is overlapping the IOL inferiorly. So the Rhexis is not very large, it is less than 6 millimeter. Now oxyfloxacin was injected and it is being washed out at the end. I just have to form the antechamber and conclude the case. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this video will be helpful in your practice.